Alright, let's fucking figure out the nation. Hull of victory. The guns aside, the cans are being paused, the tanks stop moving, the soldiers are returning home. The civil war is over, and our third Rome, just like the original one, destroyed a large chunk of itself in dispute between two different cliques. Point the guns at themselves and not a forward enemy. This is a victory, but a hollow one. Not even a single centimeter of foreign land was annexed, where hundreds of kilometers of our land are burning. So we get a bunch of civil war stuff. There's other things over here as well. Famine, civil war damages, and revolting peasant. So let's restore the bread monopoly. During the dark times of the Great War, the Tsar's government introduced the drozdovsky in 1916, a policy to confiscate grain from private producers to be distributed to our people and to our army at such trying times. Since the price control failed to take hold, the current state of the country requires the drozdovsky to be restored to prevent our families from getting out of control like during the Civil War. Yeah, we're gonna bring back red monopolies so now we can distribute it to the people to satiate their hunger. That's a familiar face. Move on book. Yeah, these guys are going to war on book soon. Just gonna keep an eye on that. I pimped that out to get the conscription. Just for a little bit. Yep, yeah, that happened. We are gonna need to pimp out the nation. I'll keep a close eye on these guys just in case. That's gonna fucking suck. But we're gonna try and make do. At least till fucking get our shit together. So with that restored. So I put down revolt for the peasant revolt. Peasants has always been a problem in Russia to the point not a single government since Ivan IV went without a peasant revolt. The restoration of the bread monopoly and the overall there was a civil meant that again they were voting to producing more food to help with the current crisis. And so the army, police, and Al-Qaeda shall kindly convince them to restore the food production back to pre-war civil levels. Yeah, so we're not gonna get power. I think there's even looks like to be winning that war. Let's put that up to extensive conscription. Second thought. It looks like Belarus left. Spear firepower. You can do that. Got plenty of army shit. Well, the problem is we could get ourselves into a war with League Solar, and I don't really want to fucking deal with that. But it would mean they want to deal with Poland. All the other rest of the intermediums, except for you, because you just left. Yeah, I think they can be honest with the mark correctly. Anyways, this organizes a commission for the starving areas. It's equal to properly distribute the food on our current post-Civil War state, especially since every single province is under different levels of famine. As a result, commission our capital will properly receive which places to receive food first and on which quantity to guarantee the least amount of people shall starve. So we're basically gonna be checking all around over here in the area. So like the places over here won't get anything because they didn't really suffer all that much. Whereas the places out here in the front for quite a while, we're gonna get it first. Because, you know, there's a lot of fighting going on there. You're part of our shit for now, so. Didn't mean to become puppets or some shit, I don't fucking remember. Pure Japan to 5, that's surprising. No blow to the revolutionaries. Now I just need to keep an eye on certain nations, really. Here especially. Yeah, not really keep an eye on you. I don't really think you're gonna be much of a problem. What we need to do is punt soon-ish. For reinforcement. Let's get this guy over here. He looks very familiar. So why the fuck? I know the shit I mean. It's not like we're gonna need it now. Let's provide food to the cities. The Civil War devastated our food production, especially due to damage in a lot of Russian provinces where most of the grain is provided, and as such our major cities are starving and causing urban exodus. We cannot ask the state of affairs to continue until the first priority of the bread monopoly shall be to guarantee that our pros of Russian progress, our mighty cities, does not starve. Yeah, just gonna fix shit up real quick. And at least for another year, for like most of the year, we're having this. The infrastructure got fucked. Anything was annexed? Alright. And Tetsu's gone, of course. Utilize industry and fucking drozdovsky collapsed. So yeah, these are the bear, these are the 4 over here. Here's 5 now. We got Hideyaku over here. The Manchu state, Green Ukraine. You pretty much, you can take that like 3 Ukraines. You can have like, you have regular Ukraine. I think it was blue Ukraine, and then you got green Ukraine. But yeah, and I think Harbin can unify. They can actually unify all of Russia, if I remember correctly, but it's one of the hardest paths in the game. Right next to this one. Let's see here, if a tree shit. See the Southeastern Union's over here. I'm gonna take over them. Get that out of the way. Let's end the famine. Thanks for policy. The famine is over every farm, city, and village has access to enough food to prevent our people from starving. While the agricultural output reaches and even surpasses the pre-war, pre-civil war levels. This year will become even better than before. Do this on myself. So lead stability is getting back. Fuck. Hold up. Damn it. My fucking arm fell asleep. Don't really don't move around all that much. Fucking arms just goddamn. If any other happened before, you know how fucking painful it is. It can be. With the infrastructure rebuilt, the famine over, and the economy recovering, it's time to rebuild our industrial base. For us to have the strongest industrial base in Europe, and everybody shall take part in building it. So reconstruction shall begin. Let's see if it goes as well as the U.S. reconstruction, which is not as well. Let me guess, the guy got shot, I think. Over. And it's Flynn. Don't know what that means. The radical and revolutionary anarchist. Although I'm pretty sure it's going to be changed once all of the nations in the American collapse get content. In which case we're going to be doing plenty of that as well. Like, much as like we're going to be doing plenty of Russia as well, we're also going to be doing plenty of the US once they get content. And this 2 pass, as of now, I want to go down on for the US. That should be fun. Now let's declare a state of emergency. After all that, now we will declare a state of emergency. I fought back to the Roman era. It was widely said that the democratic system is not proper to solve crises like that. As such, we are temporarily closing the door and appointing interventors to allow our country to lick its wound at this moment. No political bickering at times of crisis. Yep. So we're basically just gonna say fuck it. We have no time for bickering. While the nation is currently fucked. Industrial concern was better. Really. Trading goods with what? We don't really need to trade goods right now. Anyways, let's purge traders. The Civil War, we shall point out the opposite about so much pain suffering to our country through betrayal. Public show trials shall be held, covered by all major media outlets, while the simultaneous trial shall purge the less relevant traitors. It's nothing other Sunday, though, Crown I cannot do. So we're going to be launching a crackdown onto basically Kolchak loyalist. And if Kolchak won, it would be the Dovsky's loyalist. I guess the planes can go here for now. And like the half of Ukraine that we control. Let's get this shit going. Yeah, so we doing rather good. Yeah, so we can't do this shit yet. That's deadly. That's bad. I'll think about which one to go down to later. Anyways, offer loyalty to prevent more civil wars, going to install author loyalty towards the Russian government, the Russian army, and the Russian church to destroy any traitors' thoughts among the people. It shall be obligatory for every soldier and every government official. I swear by God this holy oath that I will ever loyally and sincerely serve my people and motherland and be prepared as a brave and obedient soldier to risk my life for this oath at any time. Yeah. So, in every government official basically be sworn to that. That's the Austrian Reichs. So, Dolphus is gonna do the thing with the shit. Ep3 is doing whatever the fuck he wants. That's in front looks like they're gonna win. Franco hanging out in Morocco. Thai gonna do fuck all there. Liberia, new democracy. Italy, rivaling in England. And Korean Republic is gonna try and get involved in that. By getting involved, I'm gonna go try and protect their independence. Offers loyalty. So now let's get on to the big things. Crack down the socialists. Social political cabal behind every act of disorderly that happens to our people, and as such, every single opportunity to crack down on it shall be taken. The Ukraine, the police, the Black Hundred, and the Army shall march into our rebuilding to find any socialists and treat them with fire and fury. So we're gonna be launching a big old crackdown on those with those that we bringing to our group. I'm gonna say that just in case because this is a big thing. At the final crackdown, we basically determine what the fuck we do. Let's get this. I don't care. That's only full control. Chinya Blisk. Over here. Oh, there you go. My bad. Stability be going up. Support also going up. Production again going that. Troops are doing troop things. Fucking sorry, excuse me. Sorry about that. This is a regulation of foreign agents. Before the war, Russia was going to enter a new golden age. The seas now needing repairs and armies exalted, our scars are shown to the world. We must learn as much as we can the rights of foreign immigrants and tourists at the time to prevent any of our enemies from stealing any intel they might try in these trying times. So yeah, we're basically gonna make it in anyone foreign. So in case they report anything back to whoever, I'll be able to. We declare war on Green Ukraine, and this is the big one. Sorry. And this is basically decide on whether the radicals, whether the radicals win or if you're a guy who fucking come on top. Anyways, the final crackdown. Victory against the treacherous drozdovsky element of Russia, even though we are him. Yeah, that's gonna need some change. While we boom for the stability of God, did let me need treason activity in Russia while the trade and the army and government were being purged and removing power from Russia. Socialists and revolutionary activity during the Drozdovsky rebellion began to see a small rise in numbers. As the government was preoccupied with dealing the rebellion. The government seeing both an opportunity to get rid of the growing threat and a chance to unite Russia after the rebellion begin to take measures to crack down socialists and hopefully get rid of the socialist menace in Russia for good. But on paper, it seemed like an easy task to complete. In reality, many of these socialists are spread out and several have gone underground, making a purge with current resources destroying the government. Many in the government are certain that the government will be able to handle the crisis. Others are as certain as suggested to help deal with socialism and recruit the help of more radical elements of society. There's a board comes in the phone the Union of Northern Russia, known as the Union of the Malorossi, or just Malorossi, a party which expresses the return of the monarchy under a new ideology of Tsar and Soviets. And seeing our connections based in France, another group that supports and follows and Mikhail Dietrichs, whose radical Christian viewpoints and fanaticism can be used in our purge. Many in the government are opposed to working with these groups on principle, several saying that by working with them, it might help legitimize their status and for sure allow them to grow in influence, create a problem that the government had to fix in the first place. Others oppose these factions for the simple fact that they might oppose our government in the future, and keeping them sidelined and powerless seemed like a better option for long-term stability and peace in Russia. However, many others support and welcome their help, and several government officials don't see the harm in allowing radicals to approach social agitators across Russia, and view this as a way to contain their influence, allowing them to use as tools of the government. The other choice will be made, one thing is for certain: the final destruction of socialism in Russia is at hand. The government can handle this. Cause this ain't no, we ain't cold jack ball. We ain't gonna get them radicals in here. We gonna handle this shit ourselves. I might do a playthrough on one of the radicals. They can get in. These be interesting. Probably not as Novorossian general government. But anyways, alas, it seemed like the dangerous Republican populist elder have question yet dare to stand against the Tsardom. Having broken or fled to sympathetic republics at our border, their work more than a decade of anti-revolutionary leadership is finally complete. Russia may now begin to tend to its immediate surroundings and rebuild a prestige. All is calm now. So we get more despotist rather than authoritarian. That's reactionary and accelerationist, which are these guys here with the radicals. That. There's a 16 with, look at that. Whoop. Yes, we're gonna get 2 for now. Let's get started on some of these. Now let's do order restored. The Senate crush I see is a pacified and opposition non-existent. A whole secure, no more civil war shall happen to Russia, and thus the most proposed measures can be revoked and the status quo will be restored, but also enforced by our courageous soldiers. Stability is slowly coming back. So about like 38. Around, or at least close to 38. We're gonna be pretty damn alright. Maybe in time for Christmas. Actually, we might get there just in time for Christmas. That would be pretty fucking funny. Russia will be stabilized by the end of Christmas. Pure authority. Oh yeah, America. Yeah, I keep forgetting that that's the thing. Kinda would like to do a playthrough on them. Let's see how far we can conquer the land. It's kind of quite a bit, just honestly how far we can get. December 3rd. Winds of change. The economy rebuilt, public order is restored. Our enemies are defeated, our people accepted our rule. It's time to return our normal order of business. Slava Russia. Oh. Damn. I just had dinner like off recording, so didn't know explain why. From the way I am. Let's this off. Probably not record this immediately after having dinner. Where we going now? Congo's doing the thing. And the winds have changed. You managed to ride out the clique of Kolchak and destroy its tyrannical rule across Russia, which has been driving to the ground for the last few decades. You're now creating a new future for Russia with many ideas boiling around the drozdovsky clique, seeking to create a new society post-Kolchak. So the future of Russia shall be the future of Russia is up to the people, or perhaps it is. Yeah, I did the storm. So now we change from the rebuilding tree, and now we have this new tree. So this side, the black box kind reforms. You get this path as well if Kolchak wins as well. But we're not going that path. That path is pretty damn boring. We're gonna go with a much more bigger path and more expansive path that involve lots of trains. Modernization at any cost, hell yeah. We're gonna be doing some good shit. We're also gonna be getting some stellar pet reforms. And we'll be fucking doing shit. So, we got some time over here, so let's at least get this shit started. Drish's lead the flock. Yeah, this top part of focus tree also changes. There's some anti-councilism stuff as well. Let's see, ensure the army loyalty. The army holds an unstable alliance to the government, and like the white card they are, need to be controlled. We need to control the military to secure our regime. Yeah, so we need to ensure army loyalty at all costs. Yeah, veterans. Up here, there's a big pile of our veterans out there. Yeah, our troops are hardcore now. We'll find out why. That usually happens. Pretty damn good troops, which I guess makes sense considering the fucking bloodbath that happened. But I'm gonna try and mitigate that shit with great reforms. Amazing reforms. Fucking savior of Russia right here. Fucking look at that shit. Look at that. Look at them guns. Look at that. Oh, that explains it. They have submitted to our will. And now we get cores on all this. Let's see here, infantry, we're gonna change that to that. Yeah, there's a Spain troop right there. I think that's a bug. I don't know why they're there. Easy to do over here as well. So yeah, this is a pretty nice boon we got here. A bunch of territory without any fighting. And a bunch of units that we can fucking pimp out. How about a dream come true, my boy. So with them now fully integrated, let us get our government here. These guys are apparently our puppet, but See what they're doing. Yeah, I ain't risking it. But I will risk this Kafka Society. Because they might go to war with us. Let's get fighters. Double checking. Yeah, we hit time. So yeah, the last shit be happening. It's the control of the Novorosian general government. Well, the Novorosian general government, well, we didn't take control of them. Kind of did last episode, but this episode, the Southeastern Union is not ours. They decided to join us. As a result, we got their troops, which might explain why we got a bunch of shit here. And the bonus, we get all these cores. You gotta say that's pretty damn good if I do say so myself. But yeah, I'm the mad artist, and it seems like starting out pretty damn good post Civil War. So until then, I'll see y'all later, and let's see what happens. Till then, bye.